Alright, so today's video is going to be pretty controversial. Let me stop lying. It's not going to be controversial, but I did hit you guys with a clickbait title. It's probably going to be something like, is Pixel Peace going to be better than Grand Peace Online? Yeah, I like the sound of that. That's probably what we're going to go with. And it's a reason why I'm saying GPO and not Blox Fruits, even though Blox Fruits is the biggest anime game right now, biggest One Piece, is probably the biggest game in Roblox right now in general. It's the reason why I didn't go with that one. It's the reason why I'm saying GPO, but we'll discuss that later on in the video. Now, if you don't know what Pixel Peace is an upcoming One Piece game that is going to be releasing on Monday, the day after Christmas, and it is a One Piece game. And the biggest thing with this One Piece game is it follows like pixel style, like voxel, like Minecraft. It keeps that voxel pixel aesthetic, and I actually think that's really cool. I've said it before, I love voxel, I love pixel. I've said that several times in the past. I just generally enjoyed that aesthetic, and they've done a really good job of capturing that aesthetic with not only the characters, like all the characters, all the weapons, the maps, all capture this voxel pixel aesthetic. But the thing they do really good is the effects. A lot of effects, like I remember seeing like Pika for the first time, and Pika had like it looked like blocky particles. Like they did a really good job of capturing the aesthetic and effects and all the models. I remember we seen what's that called, what's the Logia, not Logia, that freaking zone, Marco's Phoenix Fruit. Like it looks like pixels, like it looks like you can see all the dots, and you know what I'm saying, they just did a really good job of capturing the aesthetics. Now this game, I played it. I put some decent, a little time into it. I'm gonna call it decent. I'll put some time into it. I've leveled up a little bit, maybe a couple hours into the game, and I can, confirm to you that it is going to be shaped up like generally every other One Piece game that you played. The first few hours of the game is going to be very, 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 very similar to any One Piece game that you play, especially something like Grand Peace Online. You're gonna hop on, you're going to go on the first island, you're gonna farm bandits, and then there's gonna be a boss on the island. So you're gonna farm the bandit and the bandit boss. And then you go to the next island, and you're gonna farm some more bandits. And then you're gonna farm stronger bandits. And then you're gonna farm some slightly stronger bandits, and then you're gonna farm a boss. And you're gonna do that for quite a while. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That is going to be a big thing of this game. So where is this game going to differentiate itself? Is it something you should be excited for? That's going to be a question that you gotta decide. But what I will say is that this game is very, very visually appealing. That's where I think is going to, I usually stand out compared to other One Piece games. Like, we see a lot of One Piece games coming here and out, but unlike, if we compare like Blox Fruits and GPO, where I think Blox Fruits stands out is like it has a ton of content, you know what I'm saying, lots and lots of updates. Where GPO stands out is you have really good combat, and you have probably what I would say is the best visuals on Roblox. I feel like that's safe to say. There may be a few cases. I think there's a couple upcoming games that may give GPO a run for its money, but I feel like it's not too far off to say that GPO has the best visuals and effects on Roblox. I feel like that's safe to say, and we can see that even with a lot of people take a lot of inspiration from GPO skills, because it looks good, and I can't see GPO getting dethroned anytime soon. It's a few games. First one comes to my mind is like Anime Showdown. That game has really good effects, and I would say that has GPO level effects. But it's definitely, it has to release first, and it has to get that continued support to be on that GPO level. And another game, I'm trying to think of another game that comes to mind. I can't really think of anything that's really on that level of GPO. We got games like Project Slayers, which really has good effects, but I still have it a couple notches down below GPO, even though it looks really good. But the biggest thing is GPO has really great visuals. So when I say is the game going to be better than GPO, it's because GPO is going to be its direct competition. It's going to offer you a very similar experience where you're going to farm NPCs, farm bosses, try to get drops, try to get Devil Fruits, and generally PvP. It's not gonna, like, I feel like GPOs and block shooters experience is gonna be is different. You know what I'm saying? You can play both, and you get you still play One Piece, of course, but you get a different experience. The PvP is different. This is not going to be the case with this game. This case, the experience is going to be very, very similar. They do have like some really cool stuff. Like we probably go watch like they had a couple of sneaks, right? And they had like this monkey fight. But it had looked really cool. But this just looked really cool. Like, I haven't seen anything yet. Obviously, I haven't like pulled the full game, and we don't know their full like layout of the game. But from what you're gonna get an experience, it's gonna be a very similar experience. So what they're gonna have struggles with is, how can we keep up this level of visual appeal, and how are we going to be able to, you know, compete with GPO basically? Because that's gonna be a direct competition. Because when people see this game, like, oh, nice effects, they're gonna have to keep living up to the effects, and that's something that GPO had run into, because GPO looked so good. And I remember when Mochi dropped, right? You guys remember when Mochi dropped? People was not feeling it, even though it didn't look bad. It just didn't look like up to GPO standards. And before you said, bet y'all trying to act like y'all trying to play me, like I'm not like that. And he revamped all of Mochi, and he just went stupid disgusting with the Mochi revamp. It just went stupid. And I was saying, that's the level that we expect. So like when you come into the game and your selling factor is top of the line visuals, you just get held to a different standard. So they're gonna have to continue to drop these top of the line visuals. And I mean, that's hard to keep up with when you're trying to push out updates, because you got to just keep coming with the best of the best. So that's one of the things I worry about the game. Are they gonna be able to keep up with the level? And where does it go? You know, they do got content, but like, it's gonna be a general content that you play One Piece game. How are they going to stay alive long enough? What are their plans to? Obviously, people are gonna play. And when I say stay alive, I mean like be a big game. Like, you can drop a bad One Piece game, it's gonna get like 1,000 players, and people will stick around. But yeah, my main thing is just like, where are they going to head to with the game? Like I said, I think it looks cool, but I really feel like they're gonna have to offer something different if they're looking for this game to be a long run game. Personally, and I feel like they are, because I feel like they've already put a lot of time into development. It's been working on for a long time, and the game is going to make a lot of money. The game is going to do well. I feel like it's going to be successful. I just don't know how long that sustained success is going to go on. So like, when you hop into the game and you seeing these new visuals, you see these new effects, how long is that fresh feeling going to last until you realize, like, okay, I'm just doing the same stuff that I did in Grand Peace Online? How long is that pixel aesthetic going to realize when you have less weapons, you have less content, and you have less fruits, and you just have a very GPO-like experience, but lesser? You feel me? How long it's going to last? Maybe they can live up and just push updates, but like I said, push updates fast. Like, that's one thing they can sell. Like, we constantly give you guys, like something like Shindo, right? Shindo gives you updates all the time. Shindo was, when they first dropped, you get updates every week. New Keki Genkai, new elements, new weapons. You was getting stuff all the time. You just getting hammered with content. But no, Shindo looks good, but Shindo is nowhere near the level of GPO or even Pixel Piece. That their visual effects aren't on that level, so they was able to push out content a lot easier. But I don't know what this game's gonna be able to do. Hopefully they figure stuff out. Hopefully they got plans. But we'll have to see. Like I said, I see this game releasing for success at the beginning. I just am very curious about the long run. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Do you guys think this game is going to do well for a long time? Are you interested in playing? Are you going to try it out? Are you going to pass on it? Let me know in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the game? I'm definitely going to check it out. I'm definitely going to play it. I'll probably hit the first level max, and then we'll judge from there how it goes. But anyway, that's about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.